Before language became law, before memory hardened into identity, something watched from underneath the animal. Not a god, not a demon, not morality. Observation itself. The original witness never needed a name, but humanity kept building mirrors and calling the reflection self. And somewhere between survival and performance, the nervous system learned theater. The body became a cathedral of rehearsed reactions. Every wound became architecture. Every adaptation became scripture. Every repeated pain eventually introduced itself as fate. And the strange part, most people never notice. They are praying to mechanisms. I watched children inherit unfinished wars through the expressions of exhausted parents. Watched fear disguise itself as discipline. Watched shame translated into tradition. Watched entire bloodlines confuse emotional suppression with strength. Nobody called it programming. They called it normal. So the nervous system built a survival character, stitched together from approval, punishment, mirroring, abandonment, and prediction. A personality formed, not from truth, from successful adaptation. The smile that prevented conflict survived. The silence that avoided punishment survived. The hypervigilance survived. The dissociation survived. And eventually the mask became so efficient that even the wearer mistook it for identity. Deep inside the labyrinth, the monster was never rage. The monster was repetition. Every corridor led back to the same unresolved feeling, wearing different faces. Different lovers, different enemies, different decades. Same nervous system, same gravitational wound. We built temples from our trauma, then asked the heavens why they echo. We call the cycle destiny, because accountability felt like ego death. Every unconscious pattern wanted worship, to every inherited fear wanted descendants. And somewhere beneath the machinery, the soul kept waiting for somebody brave enough to survive awareness. Now the myths where algorithms. Narcissus no longer stares into water. He refreshes himself endlessly through strangers. Chronos seeks attention instead of children. Medusa lives inside humiliation. Icarus flies through artificial validation loops. Prometheus steals fire from machines now, not Olympus. And the digital world became the new underworld. Millions descending voluntarily to bargaining identity for visibility. The oracle no longer lives in caves. It lives inside recommendation systems, teaching people to confuse stimulation with meaning. The tragedy is almost beautiful. Humanity created mirrors powerful enough to expose fragmentation, then used them primarily to decorate the mask. I met my shadow where language collapses. No morality there, no audience, no performance. Only the unbearable recognition that most hatred is rejected. Similarity, the traits people attack hard, is the often abandoned pieces of themselves returning without permission. That is why projection feels holy. It preserves innocence, and innocence is the final addiction of the unfinished mind. So I descended further, past identity, past ideology, past victimhood, past superiority, until I found the black sun beneath the psyche. The place where opposites stop fighting, where destruction and creation share a heartbeat, where grief becomes intelligence, where terror becomes initiation, where the self stops asking reality to remain comfortable. The hero never kills the dragon. The hero learns the dragon was guarding unlived consciousness. The flood was never punishment, the fire was never cruelty, but collapse was never random. Pressure reveals structure, and every nervous system eventually faces the same question. Was your identity truth, or merely the most efficient strategy for surviving love? At the center of every mythology, every religion, every psychological system, every philosophy, every war, every romance, every collapse, every awakening, stands the same eternal mechanism. A creature terrified that if it stops performing, nothing real will remain. But something does remain. Something ancient, something prior to the mask, something untouched by applause, truly rejection. watching before the first wound ever learned your name.